Hello everyone, and welcome back behind the Eye of Odin. This is going to be a video response to NewAgeValkyrie's video on an honorable life. Go, if you haven't seen this, her video yet, go to NewAgeValkyrie's channel and check out her video on an honorable life and an honorable death. It's really interesting, and I'm going to be discussing topics directly from the video, so if you're confused, go watch that one first. So, the first thing I want to talk about is what I consider an honorable life. Now, I was really, actually, you summed up really well. An honorable life, in my opinion, is sticking to your guns and making certain that you have your own personal integrity intact. Do what you say, be who you are, don't try and convince people that you're not who you are. Various things like that. So, when it comes to living an honorable life, as long as you're keeping the oaths that you make and you are following through with what you say you're going to do, then, in my opinion, you're living an honorable life. One of the things I wanted to note about that I didn't particularly hear in your video, but I did want to put that out there, is even with the Viking era and the tribes and all that, not all of the Vikings were in sort of a kind of broad understanding. Not all of the people of the Viking era were conquerors. I mean, they had, tanners and blacksmiths and silversmiths and, fishermen and people who worked, and those people may not have gone directly to Valhalla because, they didn't die in battle, but I'm not thinking that they went to the underworld with Hela just because they didn't die in battle. I would say that they probably went to one of the other places, Heimdall's Hall, or I forget, the Glittering Hall, and other various places of happy afterlife. So just because you don't die in battle doesn't mean you don't get to have a happy afterlife. It just means you don't go to Valhalla, where you fight every day and feast every night. It doesn't mean you don't get a feast every night. It just means you don't fight every day, because it's not what you do for your life. Anyhow, so yes, integrity is probably the biggest key to living an honorable life and being an honorable person. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you expect that you won't be able to do something, be honest about it. Just that's really all I've ever felt I needed to do, was to be an honorable person. Now, there's a little bit more to it, in my opinion, about having an honorable death. Now, lots of people are touting the idea death with dignity. I agree. If that's what you want to do, and you want to say, you know what, I'm still okay, but things are starting to fade, I don't want to be a burden on my family or my friends or my society, and you want to finish yourself off, I don't see that there's a huge problem with that. Some people are going to disagree with me on that, and that's perfectly fine. But if it is coming to a point in my life where I become a burden on the people around me, and my family has to take care of me all the time, I'm going to seriously consider whether or not that is worthwhile. So, that and the integrity of life, I think that makes for an honorable death as well. So these are my thoughts. Comment, question, great, whatever. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for this idea